What's going on YouTube? So this is another short Helldiver video. Right. For this video, I'm gonna just be recommending what warbonds to go for and what warbonds to avoid until you're in a higher level. Like this is basically for some beginner stuff, you know. So this is just for beginners. So let's start with the ones that you should go for. So obviously this one is not that bad. Would I focus on grinding on it? Not really. The weapons here are okay. It's beginner. Nothing really much, but it's not that good. And most of these weapons kind of suck. The only good weapons here, to be honest, is this Liberator Penetrator and where is it? Where is it? And this Plasma. Those are the only good ones. I'm not even gonna lie. And then this one is also really useful. Increased reinforced budget, like when you're in a situation where it's just too hard for you, you can use that and more reinforcements. So this one, I would only grind on it for the super credits because you do get a lot out of it. The next one I personally would go for is Democratic Detonation. This one is very good for beginners. You get very good armor that are resistant to explosion damage. So mainly if you're doing robots, this will be perfect setup. You also get a crossbow, which is explosive. It's medium penetration, as y'all can see right here. Good damage, and it's one-handed. So if you want to use a riot shield, which I don't think it's here, but it's in the stratagems, you're more than welcome to. You also get a grenade pistol, which is very useful for destroying bases. And you get this really good heavy armor. And it reduces recoil too. So I think that's pretty good. And I forgot to show, oh yeah, this weapon, the Adjudicator, is also pretty good, for bugs. And even against robots, it's good. And Illuminate's pretty good. And these thermites, amazing. One of the best throwers, one of the best artillery in the game, I guess you can say. Oh my goodness, I can't speak, but this is one of the best things you can ever have. Yeah, you only can equip up to 3 of them unless you wear a certain armor type. But look, anti-tank, 2,000 damage. That's when it explodes, by the way. It's 2,000 or more damage. And then it's sticky. It gets stuck to the enemy, which is really useful when you don't have enough resources to kill heavy units. This armor is the only armor that allows you to hold more throwables. This one is also a good armor. It's light armor, but it's pretty good. I never bought this, but this one basically it instead of 2 minutes or 2.5 in this case, instead of 2.5 minutes, it only takes a minute and a half to extract. So that's really good. And I think that's all I covered for this one. I think so. Oh yeah, and then the heavy sniper that I landed on just now, really good as well. Heavy penetration. I didn't do too much. I didn't check too much into this, but with all the war bonds, so I can't say much. The next one, personally, I haven't unlocked this yet, but True Enforcers. My friend actually told me about this. I actually like this war bond a little bit. Dead's well, this one's terrible actually. Don't get that. Dead's for basically when you run out of energy, you sacrifice your HP for speed. Not good. The armors are pretty good. I think they're light. I think they're light, but basically this armor set, you reduce flinching. So when you get hit or nearly hit, your character doesn't flinch, making your character super accurate. And then my friend also uses this, really good. It has some good damage. The capacity sucks. It's only 25, but the damage makes up for it, and the fire rate's pretty good. I like it. And the skins here are pretty fire. This loyalist plasma gun, I also like. Good. It's pretty good. It's a charge up weapon. You gotta charge it up for it to actually do some good damage, but it's really useful. At least for a beginner, I think it's useful. Yeah, and it's just drippy. Next, I will go for is honestly this one. This one is really good. The Epoch recent, a lot of people when it came out, it was terrible. Like no one wanted to use it because it just didn't have the damage capacity. and most people didn't understand how to use it because, well, you would just die to the explosion. If you hold it for too long, the weapon explodes and you die. As you can see there, this weapon is good for bugs, like on a lower level of bugs. You know, it's a minigun basically. As good damage. It's just light penetration. That's really it. And you have the option to convert all the ammo into one, making which is pretty useless, but it could maybe help in most situations. Now the armor is what makes this warbond amazing. So basically, I know y'all can read, but I'll tell you anyways. Um, when you die, you're not necessarily dead yet. Um, you revive, but you can't sprint. You're also dying in the process. So the only way to keep yourself alive when you're in that state is stimming yourself. And when you stim yourself, you last a lot longer. Like the stim lasts longer. So when you're in a dire situation, you can low-key use this. And when you're in Illuminate, you know the arc stuff like the Teslas or whatever. I would That's what it means when it says arc. It resists to that type of damage, which is really good. And you also get a laser sentry. This thing is goaded. It has infinite ammo and lasts for a very long time. The only way you can kill this sentry is if it shoots for too long, like you just saw in the clip, or if they attack it at once. And it's heavy penetration, so it's really good. And then here's a heavy version. I like the heavy version. It's really good. And then another good thing about this war bond is this war pack, which you guys will see in my last video. This war pack is useful in many ways. If you know how to use it correctly, you could get kills, like what you saw earlier. You could, if you use it too many times, you do kill yourself. And you can use this to escape or teleport into buildings or whatever. Because right now it's a glitch, which I guess they allow it. But yeah, this warbond amazing. Now the next one, Dust Devils. I actually use this gun. Basically, if you keep shooting them with it, it burns the target, which is so broken. No matter what you're doing, illuminate, robots, bugs, broken. The armor itself is it's like balanced pretty much. You just get more resistance to fire, gas, acid, and electro damage, which is really good. Personally, I would use this more in bugs because you're gonna verse more acid. You're just gonna verse more acid because the bugs don't use gas. So that's the only bad thing is that it's gas, but yeah. And then the spear gun, which I used in my other video, amazing anti-tank. That is all I gotta say. It's an anti-tank weapon, and it explodes on impact or a certain amount of speed. I don't know. Then I didn't get this one, but this one does seem pretty useful. Like when you're trying to control the crowd, I think that's just amazing. And then this one here, it's not that useful because it could get destroyed. A lot of people don't use it, but you it's pretty short actually, so it's useful. Basically, you call in a pistol, you shoot the pistol at the area you want the bomb to go to, and then yeah, just a BB. So there's that. Okay, and there's a lot of other stuff I think I might recommend. Is it? No, this one's terrible. My bad. I think Servants of Freedom. I didn't, like I said, I didn't pay attention too much into this, but actually, this one I forgot about Servants. This one is really good. Okay, Servants of Freedom is what I recommend. Double-edged sickle. This gun is good because it can go up to heavy penetration, but if you don't have a fire armor, like fire-resistant armor, this thing will kill you when you're on heavy penetration. It will destroy you. And the armor itself, the armor sucks, but this warbond is good for the weapons. Like, look at this. That's your secondary, and it does so much. It is helpful. Like almost every pro uses this weapon because how broken it is. And in his armor, it sucks because all it does is explodes after you die. So if you do want to use the armor, I would only use it to illuminate and bugs because that's where all the melee fighters are from. And then the best thing in the warbond, the hell bomb. This hell bomb can be a game changer item if used correctly. You just run in there, take it off, and you could get lots of kills with it. Or you can use it to complete bases, objectives, so much more. It is beautiful. I don't know how this. I never even checked about the seeker. I guess that's not bad. Not the worst. I will still use a thermite personally. And then no, okay, so this is not it. This is not a good one. All right. And then oh yeah, wait. How about polar? But I didn't check about this one either. Okay, wait, that's not. I wouldn't recommend going for this one, but it's not the worst. All right, well, I think since I went through all the good ones, maybe it's time that I go through all the bad ones. I think that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, well, this one's not bad. Now, lastly, I'm gonna check Steel Veterans. Oh yeah. Okay, wait. My fault, guys. The last thing I think you guys should go for is Steel Veterans. Okay, so first of all, it's that's a beautiful grenade. These are really useful, like for crowd control, just like the gas grenades, really useful. And then this shotgun is good. It's light armor, but it burns enemies. It's really good for, I believe, obviously bugs, illuminate, and maybe robots. Just depends. Then I don't know too much about this gun. Medium armor, that's not bad. And that's a shotgun, right? Yeah. No, it's not. No, it's not. I don't think so. Or like I said, I didn't do too much checking, so my fault. Wait, no, wrong thing. I want to see this. Okay, reduces. Oh, okay, that's useful if you're doing a solo mission. Okay, so yeah, lastly, I recommend getting this one. It's not. I wouldn't. I would get it, but like after you unlock all the other ones, because this one is good but not broken, if that makes sense. Let me see the armor. Oh, okay, wait, that's actually not bad. Yeah. Okay, I was just get steel veterans then. But yeah, if out of all the stuff I recommended, the if you can pick whatever you want, but I would always go for detonation, democratic detonation first. It's just all high armor, high value, high damage, and like everything around there is good. That's what I would go for. Now, let's talk about war bonds I personally would avoid unless you already have most of them. This Polar Patriots is it's like neutral. It's not good, it's not bad. So I'm not putting Polar Patriots in the video, but Viper Command, the armor, it's terrible. Increases melee weapon by 100%, which won't be useful in most cases. As you can see, a knife, throwing knife, not really useful unless you're just doing bugs. It won't do any damage. This one has low capacity, and it's light armor, not good. And there's just not a lot of good stuff you get out of this. Most people just wear it because, like, for memes. It's a meme war bond, basically. And then, oh wait, did I not recommend this one? This war bond's also really good. I forgot to mention this one. Okay, this is also a good war bond. That's my fault. You get uh, a flamethrower as a pistol, which is pretty broken. You get a flamethrower as your primary, which is this weapon. My friend got killed a dog with it. If you don't know what a dog is, it's just like one of the hardest things to kill. And this shotgun is really good as well. I think this one might be better than the other one I showed, but yeah. And then the armor, resistance to fire, really good. You can use the armor in a Freedom's Flame to build with the double sickle. But yeah, let's talk about avoiding. I would 100% avoid chemical agents if you are a new player. I bought this just to do a challenge video or just for the memes, like I told you. The sterilizer does no damage, not even useful for crowd control. The armor is never usable, only 80% resistance to gas. Now, here's a bad thing. No enemies in the game currently produces gas, so it's just there for decoration, honestly. The stim pistol, never useful in any situation. You can't stim yourself with it, and it does no damage. The only good things in here is the sterilizer dog because it actually kills, and gas grenades. The gas grenades is the best item in here because of the crowd control. The next one to avoid, did I not? Yeah. Ooh. Oh, I never checked this one out. I would say avoid. Well, right now, if you're a newer player, avoid this one. Nothing good, honestly. But the only good thing. Oh wait, that's actually what a siege ready. Oh, okay, wait, I thought it was something else. Okay, yeah, so avoid this warbond for now until like you get used to the game because the stuff here isn't really good except for the flamethrower sentry and the armor type. The armor basically reloads faster and you get more ammo with your guns. It doesn't count towards backpacks though, so like a guard dog. This flamethrower sentry is the best thing here. It has a lot of ammo, shoots really fast, and when it dies, it explodes into flames, which is beautiful. And this one's good to kill heavy units like this one. The only problem is if you get surrounded, you'll never get to use it. Okay, next one to avoid borderline justice. You already saw it. The weapons suck. Um, yeah, Deadeye's not that good. I mean, medium. It's just rifles in this game in general never do good. And then most of the time, it just reloads the speed of sidearms. This is like these armors are only good for your secondary weapons, so that's what it's all about. This item is the best item for the warbond. I'm not even gonna lie. So yeah, there's that. And then this one, oh, the hover pack is actually not that bad either. It's useful if you want to avoid certain things. The only issue is you can't control where you're going too much. I mean, you can, but not as well as if you're just on land. And this one, avoid. I mean, the armor isn't bad, I think. Increases. Okay, so this kind of armor set, amazing. Reload speed and avoid injury, but the weapons here are terrible. That's literally a weapon, a flag. Your flag is the weapon. That's your sword, and that's your weapon. So I would only get this warbond once you have actual good weapons. And the grenades there suck. Oh yeah, I know. Oh, okay, wrong one. I never checked Force of Law. That's my fault. I think this one's actually okay. No, this one I would avoid next. Nothing really good. Like it's just all the weapons are stun weapons, EMS basically. They're all here. They don't have high damage, as you can see, only 55. It's just there for stunning enemies, which sounds useful. It's only useful when you're doing defense, but even then, just use that EMS mortar instead, since it has crowd control and you can call it faster with lots of ammo. And then the best thing here, the Arc Dog K9. This is a really good guard dog, but only use it when your teammates are away from you, because this thing will kill your teammates. And last warbond of the video, I would avoid the Halo warbond. I got this because I thought it would be pretty good. I was wrong. So let's talk about it. The guns are good right here. It's legendary, so people think it's good. It has good damage, but capacity very low. Now the Halo warbond, I mean the armor, it's very drippy. I like it, but here's a problem with it. There's no real usefulness other than the leg injury. You're immune to leg injury. And increases point of interest identification range by 30%. Basically for looting, like I said, not that useful. And then light SMG, not useful at all. I actually tried to do a challenge with it, like before I even recorded, it was terrible. This shotgun has very high damage. Highest shotgun damage in the game, 605. But because it's light armor, doesn't really do anything. And then this pistol, it's meh. This warbond overall is just not worth it. Yeah, that'll be end of the video. Sorry this was longer. I didn't do my research on all the warbonds. I just know it from based on my friend's experience. But now that we looked there now, and we can see that they were just terrible. I want to check this out. Okay, yeah, this is the kind of armor I want to go for. This armor set is really good. You avoid. This is what you want to get. Reinforced epaulets. I don't know how to say the name. You basically increase your reload speed. You can avoid limb injury and increases melee damage. There are going to be times where you don't have ammo, nor the time to get the ammo, and you gotta use your fist. Happens to me a lot. Anyways, thank you for watching. Like and sub. I'll see y'all later. Y'all stay safe, and God bless y'all.